Hello and welcome to the next part of our Let's Play with the Zen Archer. We have just finished clearing out Moonwater Plains, most of it. We finished Hoghead's pasture, and we found the second of the sacred beasts that we need to be taking our chi from to kind of get a chi infusion and make all the good chi, clear out all the corrupted chi that we've got in here. While we were at it, the Hogshead Pasture, the Skyhaven Resistance, told us to head down to Angler's Watch, which is down here. And it just so happens that there is yet another Celestial Guardian down here that we need to take the Chi of. So, who would have thunk it? Moving on, we're going to go ahead and meet Bondu, who was our contact in Moonwater in Lake Candy Foothills, and apparently he changed his jobs like nothing else. Anyways.
Hey, stranger. I haven't seen you in a while. Loose talk says that the guilds weren't interested in an alliance. That's quite the shame.
You look different.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is an authentic Fish Network uniform. Sometimes maintaining your cover involves a lot of fish guts. I don't recommend it.
Right. You just go ahead and keep over there, keep the fish gut smell over there, and I'll just stand right here. What's our next move?
I've gotten word that the Skyhaven commander is nearby. She's discussing the possibility of joining forces with the Brightstone Rebellion in the fight against the Talus.
Really?
Helping Brightstone out is a big commitment, but the benefits would be well worth it. Skyhaven would receive more troops, access to the Soulstone mine, and a staging area just outside the most important Talus outpost in the entire region. Right now, I'm trying to make sure the meeting place is still clear. I sent a man, Ro Hyuni, on ahead to scope the location, but I haven't heard back. It's been hours. He should have sent word by now.
Yeah, remember what happened the last time you lost emissary? You might want me to check on him, don't you?
I'd love if you could, but unfortunately the meeting location was kept a secret, even from me. The details were sealed in an envelope that was to be delivered to the second-in-command. Unfortunately, the courier was slain by a mad Yute, Gabiak. Gabiak must have the letter. We need it. He operates out of the Dread Tide Arena to the southwest. I've got a bad feeling about this.
No, don't say that. Don't. You just fucked over your emissary. He wasn't dead before, but now he is now. Because you just had to have a bad feeling. Doesn't anybody watch Star Wars anymore? Yet another place that used to have lots of things to do. There used to be a really, really cool weapon skin in here that everybody and their brother wanted to farm. Unfortunately, just plum no longer drops. Sad face for a lot of people here. But there would have been another quest to go into this upper area and basically do some arena matches, cage fights. That I don't need any Dread Tide tags. Those are what the currency that you needed to make use of the arena. You basically had. Oh, it's also where you first meet Naksun. So you basically go to this arena. You basically keep fighting a bunch of bosses, and as you kept winning, the final boss would be Naksun. And if you won, he had a chance of dropping that weapon skin that everybody wanted, but he was a really, really hard boss. Later, he becomes one of the sort of endgame bosses in Lucian's Tower, once we get there. Did you find the letter?
Excellent. It looks like the seal is still intact. Let's open her up and have a look-see. Oh no. This is bad.
How did they know? What is wrong?
The Talus. They've been increasing patrols near the meeting spot. This can't be a coincidence. The commander's in danger. You've got to go, now. Their meeting place is at a fish network storage site, south of here. Find the commander before it's too late.
Please let her be alright.
Please, hurry.
I don't know how a letter that was supposed to tell the thing where the meeting place was would also let us know about Talus troop movements, but... Shrug? If they hear you, they might come back out.
Who are you? Are you with the fish network?
I'm here to help.
We were just supposed to keep an eye out while they had their talks. The Skyhaven leader and the boy from Brightstone. The Talus have them both.
Boy from Brightstone.
The meeting wasn't even supposed to be here. They said a spy had compromised the original meeting site. Look, I don't support the rebellion, but you can see what that woman is capable of just by looking into her cold, cruel eyes. I don't think the rebels they have inside are ever walking out again. Oh, I don't know if you want to go.
I don't know if you want to go in there. So, looks like...
You morons! You thought this was the leader?
But, the leader was supposed to be here.
Are your eyeballs just for decoration? Look!
You expected to serve us with this kind of work?
Indeed. I had expected better work. I hadn't placed high hopes on Lu Sung to begin with. But losing both Mushin and his descendant, that wasn't like you, Yura.
Please give me another chance. I won't let you down. Wait, you wanted Ixanan, right? I'll get him.
Look at this little twerp going on and on.
I mean it. Just keep your promise. Please.
You get Ixanan, one of the 4 legendary guardians.
I will give you a chance.
What? Really?
You're the perfect one to get close to Ixanan. Release him. We will be taking this child.
Yes, my lady. Safe travels, my lady.
So as a player, we know that Ilsen is a lying cheat. Our character probably just heard that she was taken and probably is still going to trust him. Is this the end? Got you.
Who are you?
I'm here to help.
Is the commander somewhere safe?
I was told you were the commander.
The Skyhaven commander was never here. I am Gotchin, her body double. I was sent to sign the treaty with Brightstone in her stead. Shanghai must be told what happened here. The treaty, I failed.
It's alright.
The Talus emissary, Lady Blackrose, she and her men killed everyone. They took the boy, Ilsen. She seems hell-bent on ending the Realm Walker.
Stay still. I'll get a doctor.
I won't make it. Please, there's something I must ask of you. The Koki, the Snapjaw. Our success depends on their aid. You must secure the Alliance, and please, protect the commander. Protect her. Oh, no matter the price.
Please, the princess. It would help if I knew who the commander was, but apparently the commander is also a princess. Better if I fish over there. We are now pub, which was a site of, I don't know, they've got some sort of weird festival thing going on, which looks like you can still do it.
I was preparing to call in reinforcements and go looking for you. What happened to the commander? Is she okay?
The commander's body double is dead.
Double? Smart. I'm sorry to hear about her doppelganger, but if the Skyhaven commander was never there, that means she's okay.
Oh, thank goodness, it was the leader's double.
The best way to honor Gachin's sacrifice is for us to defeat the Talus. You'll help us, right?
I will. Let's go down with the Talus.
Thank you.
Or down with the
Then we must press onward with the Alliance. We should contact the Koki and Snapjaw tribes of the Sapphire Basin. Our first target should be the Koki. We were supposed to meet with their king, but he never arrived. Until recently, the Koki tribe and Fish Network were trading partners. Unfortunately, their relationship seems to have fallen apart. Still, someone in the guild should be able to help us find the Koki.
Who should I talk to?
There's a fisherman who's said to be in touch with a number of the Ploggle tribes. He goes by the name Old Man Ick. You should ask him about finding the Koki King.
Old Man Ick, huh? Never heard of him. How do I find this stranger?
Any angler worth their salt around here will be registered with Fish Network. Ask Guard Captain Coolio where you can find Old Man Ick. You can usually find Coolio around the front of Fishbelly Pub.
So, in violation of common sense, I'm going to go jump off a cliff, because my conscience told me to. There's an achievement that's really, really easy to get here. It's basically just dive bombing for several seconds, and this is one of the highest points in the world, so... Try to move! Whee! And there goes the invisible box. But... where can I find Old Man Ick?
The fisherman? Yes, I know him. He just went to Taigong's hideaway. What do you need to see him for?
He's an old friend.
Well, you better not be lying. And if you really are his friend, how come you're not bringing him some liquor?
That's actually a good idea.
Of course it is. Now go get some liquor from the pot dogs near the hideaway.
So he's at the hideaway, but I need to get liquor from the hideaway. Why doesn't he get it himself? I guess it's better when it's... he doesn't put them in work. This time I'm not going to kill myself. Floating islands everywhere. How mystical. Oh, that bottle of Halmoon soju better be for me.
My favorite soju. Did Kulia tell you to bring me this?
How did you know? Divination?
No. I just slip him a few coins each week to get him to tell everyone asking for me to bring a bottle of it.
Why would you do that?
It's actually a signal. He doesn't just tell anyone where I am. If someone comes to me with a bottle, I know Captain Kulia has given them the once over. The man has a sixth sense, you know. And you can't be too careful.
Why are you even still hiding?
Jin Soyeon almost killed me once, and she'd love to catch me by the tail and finish the job. I hide so that I can buy time. If she's busy chasing me, it gives others like yourself more chance to defeat her.
I hope to live to see Sokyun's student master.
We need to make you more powerful, and I have a plan to do that. King Feiichi of the Koki has fought to bring peace, but his general betrayed him to his rival Golak. Golak stole his life force and is keeping it in 2 orbs.
So we should help him.
Good. You remember your master's love of justice. If we bring peace to the area, Feiichi might be persuaded to share his life force with you. Then we'll be one step closer to confronting Jin Soyeon. To get our hands on that life force, we need some inside information. Go to the Croak King's court and talk to Yua. I'm sure he'd be glad for us to help end this conflict.
The demons are close. I hope this is not in vain. Not a bad outfit, but what's with the bag? I wonder if I can get it from fishing. Slight detour. Nope, I can only get the red one. Great, which means I gotta do wind rest stuff. Wind rest is not the most fun farming simulator. Wind rest is all the way over here. It doesn't come until a certain act, way down, and yeah, that's a lot of farming. You're outnumbered and all plogged.
Are you here to help us, Plog?
This is great, Log. We needed help. I'm here to rescue King Feiichi.
Like my lucky Plogs. With your help, Warrior, I think we might make it, Plog. Let's put our Plogs together and make a plan. The king is locked in the Croak King's court, but we haven't been able to make any progress in saving him. You need to plog some of Golok's strength to break into the palace. Golok's troops have charms set up around the lake. Destroy those so we can bust in. When you're done, meet Guishong at the Croak King's court. Guishong has been waiting for reinforcements for days. I'm sure you can help him out by aiding him in attacking the generals.
broken the formation, the charge formation. Plog, over here!
Great plugs! Mr. Realmwalker, your disguise is pretty good this time. Far better than usual.
I'm not the Realm Walker, he actually sent me.
Oh, that makes more sense. Anyways, I go away for a trip and come back to see this mess. Please, by all that is Plog, rescue His Majesty. This whole insurrection will ruin our homeland. Generals Tadpole and Firebelly were the king's right-hand Plogs, but they turned traitor. They have the orbs that contain the king's life force. Please, get those orbs!
I'll do my best.
Not so fast. You won't have to do this one all on your own. Remember, it's better to fight Plog, not Plog.
Plog?
Precisely. The Golok army has captured wild thrashers to tame them. If you get rid of the trainers, the wild thrashers will run amok and create a diversion.
Grrr.
Please move closer to target.
Oh no, he died. I mean, sure, I could beat them on my own, but... You smell funny.
I see you have obtained my life force from Tadpole and Firebelly. But why have you endured such a noble task?
Ixanon sent me, and I kind of want to borrow it.
The Realmwalker sent you. Friend listens to my name. It speaks volumes that he trusts you. Others might have simply stolen my life force for themselves rather than return it.
Yeah, about that?
You have survived the mark of the Black Rose this long and still strive to help others, rather than seeking your own. You honor the path that Master holds.
You're very quiet.
We sacred beasts knew the four guardians well in our heyday. We all understand that the power we carry equals that of our responsibility to use it wisely.
That's why I'm here.
So it seems. I wasn't expecting help from any outsiders. Hopefully this will help to dissuade others, like Golok, from being so distrustful of outsiders. I'm afraid there is still much to be done for my people, but that is my responsibility. I can only grant you half of my life force. I must retain a portion so that I may try to set right what has happened here.
What about the Skyhaven?
The Skyhaven resistance has called upon us for aid, and I would gladly lend my power to that noble end. But it was that same matter that caused Golok to rise in rebellion in the first place.
I hope peace can unite us again.
It may be too late for Golok to change his ways. I cannot swear to lend aid to the Skyhaven until things are settled here. Show your respects, and I will give you half my life force.
Well, I could kill Golak. But I won't. Actually, I might. I think maybe it's the fastest way out. Yay, we've done a counter coup. Or stopped a coup. Or did a coup against the coup. I don't know. You're back.
Ah! I sense King Feiichi's life force within you, blazing as strong as ever. You're one step closer to putting Jin Soyeon out of our misery. Okay, the next life force we need to try to obtain lies within the Snapjaw tribe. Their spiritual leaders, the Snapjaw sages, are sacred beasts. I'll go on ahead and let the Snapjaw sages know you're coming. But after that, I have to lay low. I think we're being followed by Jin Soyeon's minions.
So far, things are going rather well, which is worrisome.
In the meantime, you should meet up with that Bandu kid you've been helping out. Take care of your friends, and your friends will take care of you. See you there!
This would have been a fun quest. These guys are telling him that we have to help King Feiichi, and it basically says, oh, we need to gather the 4 Pluggle Balls. And once you gather the Pluggle Ball, like on various enemies, then they bring them together and they summon the Pluggle Warriors. And it's, yeah, it's, at least in localization, it's a big pun on Dragon Ball Z. The main warrior that they summon is even named Shenlong.
Heard about the plans to bring the Ploggles into the Alliance. This can't possibly fail. Everyone loves Ploggles. While you were plogging along, I was researching the Snapjaw tribe. It looks like they've got their own troubles right now. The community is split with civil discord. There's been a big uprising recently from a group calling themselves the Thrashtail. The Snapjaw who remain loyal to the rightful leader, Chieftain Hammerjaw, are too busy holding the line at the Highland Necropolis nearby.
Why are they all so mad? It's not like the Necropolis was our fault.
On the other hand, the Thrashtail just want to isolate the Snapjaw and shut themselves away from the rest of the region. They're getting way too aggressive. Frankly, this sort of infighting isn't going to help anyone. We need to put a stop to it. And by we, I mean you. The high-ranking Thrashtail leaders will carry pledges, which are lists of all the Snapjaw who have made a blood oath to follow them. Take out the leaders, get those lists of traitors' names, and you'll be enjoying the Snapjaw's good graces in no time. Good luck.
Traitors! Oh, there you are.
So, did you get the pledges?
You mean these blood pledges?
Oh, wow. They're actually written in blood. Gross. These Snapjaw don't mess around, do they?
You sure they're willing to cooperate? Absolutely. The Snapjaw totally respect brute strength, and all this shows is you've got the stuff to prove it to them. All their major societal decisions are made through excessive violence. So what should we do now?
You see, in light of the whole Thrashtail situation, all the important members of the Snapjaw tribe are currently gathered at the Proving Grounds for discussion. Bloody, brutal discussion. You need to plead your case at the Snapjaw Proving Grounds. Those blood oaths you gathered are your leverage to make them listen to you. Then you just need to challenge and beat the champion. Simple, right? Once you prove you're strong enough, the Snapjaw are sure to follow your lead. Or they may eat you alive. I'm still not clear on that part. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I'll be cheering for you.
Hey, why don't you go? You're the leader. I'm just the errand boy. Girl. I probably could have gone the other way. And there's another mini-boss over there in that big area. He's annoying to spawn because he doesn't spawn directly, he spawns ads. You have to kill the ads, and then he'll be summoned. And these used to be another thing where it's like you had to bring up a totem before you could enter the Proving Grounds. What is this supposed to be?
I'm not to die. You exquisite creatures are unworthy. Get lost before I change my mind and have you torn apart.
I've gathered these blood pledges.
Defeated the Thrashtail leaders. You? Not bad. Glorious. I like that bloodlust. Let's see how you do.
This should be fun to watch. What do I need to do?
Kill everyone in your path. Don't die. What more is there in life? Let's see if you can last a single round. Those Thrashtail trainers were nothing compared to the champions here. Fight now or die trying.
Does he have an eyeball in his beard?
Strength is justice.
He has an eyeball in his beard. I have never noticed that. Not bad at all.
Just alive. I figured you wouldn't last a second. Keep going. The crowd wants blood.
I'm ready.
Bring on the next champion. Let's see if your luck holds out.
Glorious.
Impressive. You're strong as far as we can tell.
Hello, I'm one-shotting all your dudes. I'm in your base and literally one-shotting your dudes.
It was fun to watch, but you're certain to die now. Our grand champion hasn't been defeated in 40 years.
I am not afraid.
Good. Face your death courageously. We'll honor what's left of you.
Dude, you suck.
Let's go. Show the might of the Snapjaw tribe.
No, he's not dead. You wounded me. Impressive. Dude,
Hold, small one. You have proven your worth. But we'll be here all day if you want to try and slay me. I haven't had a fight like that in years. Tell me, why did you challenge us?
I must speak with Captain Hammerjaw.
And you sought to prove your worth to us first. You have good manners. I like you.
So, the chieftain?
Chieftain Hammerjaw is to the east, holding the line at the island Necropolis. Go and speak with him. You have earned the honor. This one is his.
How nice. I proved myself and I didn't have to kill their sub-leaders. Just their smaller fry. Back, and you still have all your limbs.
I knew you could do it.
I'm not really sure you do.
Okay, I get it. Sorry you had to go through all that. But at least now you can speak with the chieftain.
Where's the Highland Necropolis?
I think you're the first person who actually wants to go to that awful place. There's a cavern north of here. The Snapjaw have been guarding the passage for decades. It's the fastest route. We're all counting on you to convince him to help. Just be polite, okay? He might kill you otherwise. Good luck.
Huh, this is actually the first training invitation I can actually click on. Juliwa. This was a mini quest where if you help this person, she would ask for you to reunite with her lover Romeo. Juliwa, where's Romeo? And Romeo turns out to be a douche that tries to kill you. Look, it's Romeo. Hi, I want to talk to your boss. Ah! That's rude. All this commotion over this. Hold the line. The snapshot sages await us. Standing so boldly in front of me, eh? Are you confident or just foolish?
How dare you shuffle in here? Turn back now.
We must speak, chieftain. I
know who you are, small one. Word travels fast thanks to my scouts. You bested Hardscale, but don't think that makes you worth anything to me.
I'm here on behalf of the Skyhaven.
I know all about your petty alliance and what you've been up to. It makes no difference. I refuse. Your kind are nothing but useless squabblers. The Snapjaw are already cleaning up one of your messes. We will not be dragged into another of your fights. No, your kind lost all merit in my eyes years ago.
Heck, I trust them again.
Go back to where you came from, small one. I've got too much to deal with already without your nonsense as well.
I won't give up.
No, suit yourself. If you want to die, why not try to help us clean up some undead? Maybe you won't be totally useless.
Why are these guys coming? Shouldn't they be guarding the gate? Everyone, raise your weapon. Captain Chan's Revenant. Bound to Do Young's orders even after death. I pity you, Gonchan. We will never admit defeat. Damn, he got away.
Still alive, eh? Don't think I'm impressed.
What have you got against us?
You should know your kind's falling. Nothing but greed and stupidity.
Yeah, I can't actually argue that.
You don't need to look far to see for yourself. The Highland necropolis hold the proof you'll ever need.
Hey.
Your ancestors' mistakes cost us many lives. We're bleeding here to hold back the hellish nightmare unleashed by your kind. If it weren't for the Snapjaw Sage's guidance, this entire region would be a wasteland. Watch your tongue, whelp. Do you think you can go over my head about this alliance? You've got too much nerve.
Impudent little run. Oops. Well, why don't we see what they think?
You're digging your own grave here. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in that demon-infested ruin.
What's one more corpse on the pile?
Fine. You must have a death wish. The Snapjaw Sages are at our base camp in the Highland necropolis. Don't say I didn't warn you. Try not to die too quickly.
A fun fact, we're level 45. This used to be the old level cap at the end of Act 3. Used to end here at like level 40 something and have to get the last 5 levels for doing other stuff. I liked the end game back when the level cap was 45. I don't like it so much now when it's 60. Not as much to do, it feels like. What a desolate place with lots of undead. Stratus undead. I wonder who the Stratus are. I know who the Stratus are. We had one of their units. These guys are long enough over the decades to become undead people things. Ah, here. I've been waiting.
Ixalan has told us all about you, warrior. You hope to stand against the rising darkness that threatens the land?
I sense potential here.
I am Ashjo. As I understand it, you wish to receive our life force to empower yourself, and are seeking allies for the Skyhaven resistance.
That's right, and you also have an eyeball. You sages are weird.
Is that all? Of course, of course. I will give the order for our soldiers to help however they can. At least, they would, if I could. It is never as simple as that. My compatriot is giving us quite the evil eye right now. He'd like to discuss this as well. Please, do not be deterred by Redjaw's brusque manners. Like the rest of us, he seeks the greater good for the world. Still, you may wish to brace yourself.
Oh, you. No, no way, no. Redjaw, think of the greater good.
An alliance? Share our life force with this pathetic creature? It's here to rob us! No, absolutely not! Giving up our life force will weaken us. Besides, we can't spare any warriors. We need every sword here to hold back the demonic forces. I don't care why you're here. I'm not going to cuddle you like Ashjaw does. We Snapjaw earn our strength, and we're not just going to share it with someone who doesn't deserve it.
You reconsider.
I won't blindly cooperate just because Ashjaw and Ixalan ask. You better be able to prove your value and contribute. Otherwise, you're worthless to us. Listen close. I've planted warded staves throughout the area to siphon up the dark chi that saturates the earth here. You need to go collect them and bring them to the Soul Ward across the city so that they can be purified. Clear out some of those wandering Jiangshi while you're at it. If you're strong enough to survive that much, I may consider listening to you.
switching because I figured there's going to be a lot of AoE, and this has a lot better AoE. I'm going to miss my dash. Get up, poo-poo. Steeped in corrupted cheat.
I'm surprised you could endure that much corruption and still be alive in the first place. Not that it makes it any better.
This one is stronger than I thought. I did what you asked.
Took you long enough, but my test of your abilities worked. You really are strong enough to survive all this dark cheating without turning into a fiend. Don't give me that look. You're useless if you die just from exposure. Come on, then, and meet me back at the camp.
What? But I just... Fun fact, this entire giant thing is also reused as a dungeon, and it is pretty much considered the most hated dungeon in all of... No, okay, lie. It's the second most hated dungeon in the game. I think the most hated dungeon is probably the Dark Glimpse. Because the Dark Glimpse was basically a... Honestly, Red Jaw. Don't laugh.
I'm sorry Red Jaw made you come all the way back here. He can be rather gruff, but he means well, I assure you.
I'm used to it.
To business then. Red Jaw has a point. Giving you our soldiers and chief would put the region in peril from the demons here. So, we will help you if you first help us. We must first suppress the dark powers that roam this highland lands.
That seems fair. Freeze up all your warriors.
I'm glad you agree. Head to the Bloodscale post. Hammerjaw will brief you on our plans.
Did I not have soul shields on? Oops. Or did I just get this much of an increase from the previous one? I didn't expect you to see you again.
Before you even start, I've already heard everything from my scouts. Let's get straight to it. This entire place is riddled with demonic energy. It poisons the air and the roof. Even pests are scared its corruption. Spiders are bad enough, but all the dark chi has warped them into even more dangerous forms. Kill them. It's not a glorious mission, but it's a vital one. Now, get to work. I'm watching you.
But I just killed a bunch. You could have told me to do that earlier. Can I count those retroactively? He's dead. Also probably not paying attention, so... I mean, it's really hard to die unless you're not there at all. At least in the story. Back already? You work fast.
Alright, don't look so smart with yourself. We're only just getting started.
Better than I expected.
We've been working for years to rid the area of the demonic forces, but all we can do is hold them at bay. We need to see back in time to when Highland Central fell. Master warriors have a technique to project their minds into the past.
Yes, project their minds into the past, not time travel. I've done that before.
Have you then? Consider yourself volunteered. I would do it myself, but I can't take my attention from this place for even a moment without it falling apart.
Seems this one is full of surprises. What must I do?
The Snapjaw sectors tell me they can't perform the technique freely. We need to reduce the levels of dark chi here to make a window of opportunity. Doyoung, the late general of the city, clings to the world as a risen undead. If we can take him out, it will scatter his undead soldiers.
Got it. Kill Doyoung. Again.
Were it only that easy. We need to move fast. Doyoung haunts the fallen refuge, so meet me there.
Could have given me the one-stride point so I could just one-stride there too. Better be ready for this.
Doyoung was a friend of mine. He sacrificed himself to save his people. He was not evil like his kinsmen, so don't think of him as just another foe.
Do you still want to do this?
We don't have a choice. I hate to see my old friend like this.
Doyoung, damn it, why did this end up this way? Let's get this over with. Damn it. Is that Doyoung's wife? Lee Sung-hui?
Don't be surprised. I bear you no ill will.
You a ghost?
My name is Lee Sung-hui. I've been lingering here these past 30 years. I won't move on, not without Doyoung. Indeed, in his mind, he's trapped reliving that terrible day over and over again. All the poor souls here are like that.
I'm sorry. We have to destroy him.
No! Please, there's another way. I beg you to show mercy. This isn't his fault. Just weaken him, but do not destroy him. If you could bring him to his senses, even for a moment, he may hear me. I know we can save him.
It's worth a try?
Thank you. Please do all you can to help my husband.
Doyoung is waiting for us. Yeah, but I could still kind of one-shot him. On my way. Damn it, don't you recognize? Return to your wits, General Dorian. Don't. No. Snap out of it, worm. Hard. Darling, please listen to me. And he shrunk. What? Me? Is that you?
What happened? Where have the demons gone?
Don't you remember anything?
It's coming to me. Oh, gods. What have I become? What have I been doing all these years? I remember. I was poisoned by the evil energies that poured out of the palace, and Hammerjaw had to... Oh, my dear friend. I've been a prisoner of my own remorse all this time. But you all, and my love, you saved me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Damn it, Captain Shad has returned. The demons have our general. Captain Chan, stop this at once. Stand at ease. Today's lost retreat and find rest.
Finally, my soldiers and I can leave this world. They've been trapped in this nightmare with me. Without you, we all would have been stuck forever. You cannot know how much it means to me to be reunited with my wife. Thank you.
Continue.
With Doyon's spirit freed, the dark energy is generated and vanished. We must take advantage of this short-lived peace to peer into the past. This all began 30 years ago. But without knowledge of how it all happened, we cannot cut off the source of the corruption. Chieftain Hammerjaw witnessed the fall of Highland Central. He's informed us that there was a certain soldier under Doyon's command who would have learned what happened that day.
I'll be seeing things through the eyes of this soldier?
That's right. While it will feel as if you were really there, you will simply be playing out actions that have already occurred. You must learn all you can. We may not have another chance to try this. If the demonic forces rise up again, there's no telling when we can quash them a second time. The day Highland Central fell to the demons was a violent one. Brace yourself for what you may see.
I'm ready.
Good. We will open the Dragon Pulse now. We must discover the source of the corruption.
Of course, really, we're going back in time. We're basically finding out for what happened to ourselves because whatever Snapjaw saw, he didn't see everything. Whatever Hammerjaw saw. Yes, I'm in the memory of a soldier who did exactly that.
What are you gaping at?
Demons are coming! Move it!
I'm just a soldier who fell out of the portal. You there, soldier, come here now.
Stop gawking. We need to get the citizens to safety.
Captain Chan?
I want you to report to the general and tell him we've been overrun. We can't hold this position. Hurry!
It might look pretty, but I can't tell. It's also only got 2 slots. I'm going to sit on this for now. Go to the refugee shelter. civilians. Soldiers, take anyone who has not been contaminated from the city. I want to stay with you, Mom. I don't want to go. Do-Yuhan, no. Please, there's not much time. Hojao. Defender, defend. Get my son out of the city, now. Don't worry, my dear. I'll be with you soon. Be good and wait for me. Captain Hojao and Do-Yuhan. Come quick, okay? I don't suppose we'll be getting any backup?
Soldier, do you have word from the others?
Captain Chen is evacuating civilians.
Good. At least some will survive. Not everyone has been so fortunate.
What's the situation here, sir?
These citizens fled here to avoid the Dark Chi, but the situation is bad. Nowhere in this city is safe. I'm afraid they're beyond saving now. We have to make sure that no contaminated people escape the city. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but it needs to be done. We have no choice.
Better to spare them the suffering.
Thank you, soldier. I'm sorry you had to do that.
Now I can only pray our son escapes.
There's no time to linger. We must do what we can to hold back the demons until help arrives.
This is our last stand.
I'm going on ahead to the Highland Gate. Follow as soon as you can.
Huh. So, they cut out an entire thing of that. What happened was all those people were corrupted. You might have seen that I was able to target one of them. They were invincible, so I couldn't actually hit them. But a minor cutscene would have played out, and basically all those people in the cavern get slaughtered. I guess that's not kosher, so they dumbed it down. So Captain Do-Yoon would have had to have killed his wife. You should escape as soon as you can. Don't worry about it. Go on ahead. Captain Chen is fighting. These people are already dead. Yeah. I can't believe this is all because...
Soldier, that soulstone cutter, Gibong, has given us some troubling information.
What is it, sir?
As you know, the Emperor's younger brother, Prince Sogun, lives in this city. That soulstone cutter was called by the prince to help with some ritual. Whatever it was, needed a vast amount of soulstones. He didn't know the details, but it's gone terribly wrong. It opened some kind of gateway that a flood of demons poured from. It seems both the prince and his sister, Princess Solan, may be at the heart of this mess. I don't know if they're responsible or not, but it's our duty to find them. They may still be alive and in need of help. You scout ahead to the ritual site. I'll join you as soon as I can. If you come across any corrupted people, be they soldier or civilian, show mercy and give them a swift death. I'll be there soon.
So yeah. Do-Yoon ended up killing his wife. He ordered the soldiers and you to kill all the rest of the civilians and everything. Then we ran all the way back over here. And we see the citizens continue to try to fleeing, but apparently some of them are corrupted, and we can tell because they got big, black, inky chi floating from them, and others are fine, and apparently they're free to go. These soldiers are already dead. There's a Lycan. no. Oh, you. There you are. I'm impressed. I beat you here.
There's some good news. The Snapjaw have come to our aid. They've summoned the 4 Guardians as well.
Hopefully Hammerjaw won't be hurting all this.
If anyone can turn this around, it's them. We just need to hold out until they arrive. For now, we're on our own. Come on, we need to find the Royals.
Doyen, you laid a gold, old friend. Did you come through the wall?
Who do you think you are, interrupting us like this? Know your place, runt.
We don't have time for this.
Impudent soldier. Come on, then. There are still foes ahead who need killing. Wait. Doyen, don't tell me you've been poisoned too.
You've been poisoned too? Ugh, I thought I had more time.
Damn it. I held the corruption back as long as I could, but the dark chi, it's too much.
I can't go any further. Go find the prince and princess.
Won't last much longer. Mercy killings all around. Looks like the gate opened just enough. Hey, it's Yura. You've served your purpose, Prince. Ta-ta. Yura, come back. What's the meaning of this? Cold. It's cold. So Yura was behind the Highland Necropolis.
Why? I did everything Yura said for the Divine Mandate. Why is all this happening?
You did this?
My brother doesn't deserve the throne. It should be mine. This was supposed to prove it once and for all. Did Yura lie to me? After all I did, gathering soul stones, bringing my sister here?
The princess, what did you do? She's bleeding!
Shut up! Everything I've done is for this nation, for my rightful throne. Yura, come back, damn it! I'll kill you for this! Yura!
Prince Sogun is mad. I'll kill you! Ah! Ah! Brother!
Sogun, why? I don't understand. I can't feel anything. It's dark.
That was for Kate Reach. Now she lifts her head. My friend, I'm sorry. Welp.
You damn idiots. Because of your kind's foolishness, I had to kill my friend.
This is all their fault.
You, go to the Highland Gate and find Sage Ashjaw. He will be preparing a barrier to contain the demons in the city. Tell him not to wait any longer. Go. If you fail and make Doyun's death meaningless, I'll end you myself.
Alright, can we do the escape trick again? Almost. About halfway there. Yes. Not bad. And we just saw a giant monkey. I'm really feeling like we missed a thing. And I went the wrong way. You there, soldier. What news do you bring?
The 4 guardians are on their way. We must hold back the demons until they arrive. Do not lose hope.
Chieftain Hammerdraw said to raise the barrier.
Right, but it will take some time to complete. Hold off the demons as long as you can.
And we see the 4 guardians appear. I guess they were protecting the city and now they jump back to first. This will buy us some time. Alright, we're ready. The barrier is prepared.
The guardians arrived just in time. With their help, turn the tide for them. Be on your best behavior, soldier. The 4 guardians are the most powerful warriors in the world. Show them respect.
I feared we'd be too late. Seems there's still a chance. Let's not waste any time. The Divine Fist, Mushin. Righteous Blade, Jiren. The Realm Walker, Ixalu. The Earthbreaker, Master Hong.
Calm yourself. We will handle this battle from here on out.
Master Hong, the battle is surely won.
That is yet to be seen. Now, hurry to safety with the others.
Yes, sir.
You must survive.
down to Master Ixon.
Oops. Did that mountain always have a hole in it?
Hey, thanks, buddy. Hey, G1. You look pensive again. What's wrong?
It's really no wonder. The dark chi spreads, and the Dark Lord's grip is relentless. This fight has no end in sight. My apologies for being so late. The three of you have been bearing a heavy burden.
Don't mention it, Mushin. It was your sacrifice that helped seal the Dark Lord away, after all. We're just glad you're back safe and sound. It's damn good to have you back, you know.
No, please. You're too kind.
So he sealed the Dark Lord years ago, and he came back recently.
Hey?
She's got the Twilight's Edge.
Huh. Oh, poor thing. It's too late. The dark chi will consume her. Shouldn't we just put her out of her misery before she becomes a fiend? Hey, G1, what are you thinking? That's not going to help with the dark chi. Are you planning to?
Are you all right, little one?
Hey.
Good. What is your name?
Jin Soyan.
So Jin Soyan was saved by G1, the Righteous Blade. And at some point, G1 probably died. Her sword was under the care of Hong. And at some point she tried to kill Ixalan. And yes, there is a hole in the mountain.
Did you happen to learn anything? Are you crying? What's wrong?
I saw my master. I'm crying. I'm totally crying. Yeah.
I'm sorry, young one. I should have realized how hard it would be on you now that Hong is gone. You are a loyal pupil. But we must get to the matter at hand. Did you learn anything about what caused the fall of Highland Central?
Prince Sogun tried to hold something called a Divine Mandate Ritual.
The Divine Mandate Ritual? This has happened before in ages past, but the details have never been widely known. The Emperor's family has always jealously guarded their secrets. Redjaw is looking for more information. With the demonic presence diminished, he was able to get into the palace archives. He may have something useful for us. Go to him at the Soul Road.
You're late. What took you so long?
About time you showed up. I thought I was going to die of old age waiting for you, and I'm immortal. Our scouts told me what you reported to Ashjar.
Those scouts are impressive.
We Snapjaw are the strongest creatures in the world, you know. But enough of it. I was digging through the palace archives in hopes of finding something useful, but I've hit a roadblock. There should be some ancient documents explaining how the Divine Mandate is supposed to work, passed down by the Emperor's line. It's called the Book of Creation.
So what's the problem?
Problem is, the book is incomplete. Pages are missing. When the dark energies overwhelmed the city, it had some pretty crazy effects on everything. Dokebi, for example.
What are Dokebi?
While fiends possess the bodies of living creatures, lesser demons possess simple objects, turning them into Dokebi. No doubt the missing pages have become monsters and are wandering the treasury.
Just what we need. A damn scavenger hunt.
Go find those Dokebi.
One of these guys gives a quest to find paper Dokebi and turn him into a thingy. Get them. There was a dude who was standing over here who was complaining because he had a big giant pimple. He wanted a scissor Dokebi to cut it off. I don't know why it had to be a scissor Dokebi. So we're going back in here, and this time we're looking for a paper Dokebi. We're gonna murderize him. Hope they turn back into pages.
Have arrived. Please check the Hongmoon store.
You have acquired a new quest item.
The book is translated from ancient Naryu language, filled with scribbled notes from various authors. It looks like it has passed through many hands over the years. It summarizes the Divine Mandate, a ritual used to vindicate the Emperor's divine right to rule. Prince Sogun must have been trying to use it to proclaim himself Emperor.
Who's reading this? I thought this was coming from the book, but if the book was saying Prince Sogun, what?
The ritual requires soul stones, the blood of a divine being, a dimensional anchor, in some kind of human vessel. The ritual is supposed to call upon the heavens, channeling their will through the vessel to proclaim the rightful ruler. But without a dimensional anchor to focus the ritual, it could easily go awry. The book warns that the Divine Mandate is not to be used lightly. Without all the correct preparations, Attempting to harness so much cosmic energy would surely lead to disaster.
So they fucked up. Gonna use this guy to get out. And I am not nearly as practiced at doing light as I am with wind. I should probably learn so I get a good handle on it. So I have a proper, you know, which is better. Oh no, items have failed to save. Poor. Don't hog the book all to yourself. Give it here.
Let's see. Interesting. This actually explains quite a lot of what's happened and what's to come.
It does.
You can't see the big picture, huh? Not surprising. Long story short, Prince Sogan tried to perform this ritual 30 years ago, but didn't have everything to make it work right. The original Emperor successfully performed the Divine Mandate over 1,000 years ago. As such, his family line all has divine blood. And the Princess Solon was sacrificed by her brother. Prince Sogan had plenty of soul stones too, but I'm guessing he didn't have a vessel. The Twilight's Edge is the dimensional anchor, and he obviously didn't have that either. I saw Yura with Prince Sogan. Jin Soyun's lackey? I get the feeling she's got more to do with this than we realize. She must have been the one to feed into Sogan's lust for power, and help drive him to attempt the ritual. Without all the proper components to focus the ritual's power, the demons of the Dark Realm latched onto the connection and used it to open a Dark Gate, a path between this world and the Dark Realm. Normally, a vessel would be possessed by divine energy, but with the path linked to the Dark Realm instead, the vessel would become the host for the Dark Lord, which would essentially mean the end of the world.
But the ritual failed.
Too big of an oversight to be a mistake, if you ask me. Was Yura not trying to summon the Dark Lord? Somehow I think what happened in Highland Central was just part of some bigger scheme. I don't like this at all.
I fear there are more angles to this than we realized.
Go find Ixanan and let him know what we've learned.
So, Yura was actually part of putting together the Divine Mandate ritual, which means that she helped create Jin Soyun. Jin Soyun is leading her now, so there's something afoot going on. Now we go into the sealed palace, where Ixanan's been hiding out this entire time, apparently. Looks like that demon is following us.
I can sense a demon from a mile away. That underling of Jin Soyun is on our trail.
Yura is a demon?
You couldn't tell? You still got a long way to go. It seems she's been tracking us for some reason. I hoped I could use all the dark energy here to obscure my presence.
What is this place?
To put it shortly, this used to be Prince Sogan's palace. But when the other masters and I fought here 30 years ago, we sealed all the dark energy into this building to contain it. This is the source of the demonic hordes. They can only escape in small numbers, so the Snapjaw are able to fight them off as they come. It's not ideal, but it works. Sort of. I wonder if that demon woman is trying to break the seal here. I suppose we'll find out one way or another. She's already arrived.
Let's get this over with. Alright, demon, what are you after? Ah, Ixanan, I hope you're not tired from all that running away. Let's play, old man. I've slain hundreds of demons worse than you. That was fun. Enough playtime. Everything should be ready by now. You'd better come to Brightstone if you want to go save your son. What in the world was she blabbing about? Well, that happened.
It sounds like Jin So-yeon set a trap with your son as bait. She's really got it in for you, doesn't she?
I don't have a son. I think she was talking about you.
Nonsense! I don't have any children. As a guardian, I abstain from relationships. No romances, no students, nothing.
Except for the sages and the sacred beasts, and what about Kuin?
How do you know about Kuin? I admit we were sort of an item, but she would have told me if she'd had a child, wouldn't she?
Could I really be a father? His name is Ilsen.
Ilsen? Didn't he want to kill me? He must blame me for what happened in Brightstone Village. Huh, this is awful. It's dangerous for us to form attachments in life. Our enemies can exploit them. It happened to Hong and Jiwon, and now it's happened to me. Kuin must have hidden the truth for that reason.
I need to set things right with Ilsen.
If I'd only known she was with child, I could have been there for them. But now Jin So-yeon has my son. If that demon is to be believed. If I die, it will leave the world in peril. But how can I just leave Ilsen to his fate? I never had the chance to be a father to him, and now he's going to die because of me.
This is obviously a trap, but what choice do I have?
This may all be some ploy to throw us off balance. You report to the Snapjaw Sages. I need to go investigate this on my own. I'll catch up with you later once I have some answers.
If Ilsen is my son, no, I won't let him down.
I need to...
There's no time to lose. Ixanan seems rather worked up.
Thanks to you, we've dealt a major blow to the dark forces here. As agreed, we will help you. The Snapjaw will aid the Alliance.
Thank you.
Hammerjaw is stubborn and isn't ready to admit how helpful you have been. But he is loyal. He'll be there when you need him most. We Snapjaw never break a promise. Speaking of which, I believe we also agreed to grant you our life force, didn't we? We cannot afford to give you all of our power, but half from each of us should suffice. Please, use it wisely and save this world from the darkness. Show your respect.
Do not waste this gift. There, are you happy now? Wait, he didn't give me anything.
Looks like you're our only shot, brat. Ixanan isn't as strong as he once was, and Mushin is nowhere to be found. You better not screw this up.
I won't fail.
I know you want revenge on Jin So-yeon, but don't let it blind you. This whole situation is about more than your desires. Don't let it cloud your judgment.
I understand. What should I do next?
For now, go to Monkey Stone and speak with King Ogong. He's the last sacred beast you need to gain life force from. Now get going already!
Alright, so we're going to teleport over to the top of the thing and move on to Monkey Stone, which is where the great Ape King Ogong lives. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there, and hopefully the next video will be the complete end of this arc. There's still a lot of it to do, because it's a really big finale, but we'll see. Alright, see you then.